Hello, this is Rob from Rims Models. This is my second update of this beautiful kit by Ryefield. Before we start, like I say, big thank you to all my subscribers. All your comments, really do appreciate it. Okay, so in this last video we started the engine. So here I'm just finishing it off. Really nice detail, really nice fit, highly recommended kit. Now most of this is sprayed the same colour, so I can glue all the parts together. Just keep dry fitting, just keep testing. A little bit of clean up to do on some of the parts, seam lines as well, and a couple of the contact points have got sprue nibs on, so you just need to take care of them. But this is really nice plastic to work with, sands easy as well. Okay, so really nice fit. It's just a shame you're not going to see all the engine. All you're going to see really is the top of the engine, unless you leave it out on show or something. Now I'm actually got all the interior finished now, so I'll do a little update of what I've done. I'll talk you through what I've used and that. So if you are following along, you'd like to know what I've used, I'll talk you through it. I always like to try and hold the parts I'm gluing together as much as I can with the tweezers, just in case you get a little bit of leakage. You don't want it capillarying under your finger. This will only fit one way as well. Okay, so as you can see, beautiful fit. Okay, so we're still working on the engine now. These are the different parts, like different colours. But it's just as easy to paint it with the brush. Okay, so all you gotta do, it will only fit one way, but just double make sure. So really nice. I'm just holding it carefully as not to let the glue run everywhere. Okay, so now you've got 3 of these bits to do. But the fit, when it's all together, it just falls into place. No problem at all. Okay, so you got a little nib, like a little pin, just to help you with your location. So we just this is actually the back of the engine now we're working on. Well, you can see it just falls into place, no problems. Still a few more little bits to glue on yet. Right, now we're working on the radiator now. Again, really nice fit. You got there's about 3 or 4 ejector pin marks but they're like raised, so all you gotta do is just break them off and you'll have no trouble, because of how big they are, they actually stop the pieces fitting together. That's one of the good reasons for your test fitting. It's best to find out before you commit to glue. Okay, there's some really nice detail on that as well. You've got to paint. There's two different colours as well to paint this, but to be honest with you, it's easy enough to mask off. Now you got ejector pin marks on the bottom of that, but you don't need to worry, because when this is fitted, that's where you are now. That's the only bit you're going to see, the top bit. So there's no need to worry, and they don't affect the fit as well. So you can leave them. I just left them as there was. Now this we're working on here is underneath. Now there is a pipe on the engine that fits onto this, but to be honest with you, it's really awkward to get to. When you glue the radiator in place, you can't get in to glue the pipe to it, so I just left it off because you can't see. Okay, so no problem at all. Easy to follow instructions. The good thing as well, each step is not really that busy. There's not a lot of parts to it. And what I like as well, where you put the glue on the instructions, is like it's all in red, so you'll know how things fit. So all I'm doing here is just dry fitting it. Nothing's glued in. I shall paint it all first. As you can see, really nice fit. Well, I'm doing this while the glue's still tacky. If you are a little bit out, you can still manoeuvre it around. So now this is the top now we're working on. Again, it'll only fit one way. There's like two pins, and the one pin's slightly bigger than the other, so you can't really get it the wrong way around. They've made this kit really easy. They've done quite a lot of the hard work for you. So all you gotta do, clean your pieces up and fit them. If you don't fit, there's a good chance you've got it the wrong way. Right, so we're still working on the interior. These are really detailed. You've got two of these, you've got a left and a right. So when you notice as well on your instructions, well, you'll get the left and the right. The left will be like, say, C38, and then the right side will be in brackets. The numbers will be. So it might be C39 as an example. So if you're wondering what they are, so that the one's one side and the ones in the brackets then are the other side. You get a lot of options as well in this kit as well. So as you're going along, you can just pick the options you want. But these are all painted the same colour. There's a little bit of detail painting you can do. It really makes the parts pop out. Now you just possible you could glue these the wrong way around, so just be careful. Follow your instructions and you shouldn't have no problems. As always, if some of the parts look the same, I'll just put a little number on in pencil on each part before I cut it off, and that way then you know you've got the right part then. Okay, so these I don't actually fit yet, so I'll ultra paint these separate. Now this you can glue wrong, you could get wrong. And it's a really nice belt detail. Right, now this is the transmission now which we're working on. No problems at all with the fit. There's a little bit of a seam line when you glue the parts together. There's a little bit of a seam line to take care of. I don't bother too much with the underneath because you're not going to see it, but I'll do the top. As you can see, no problem at all. You've got a couple of pins and a couple of little holes just to help you locate it. And these, you're fitting on the ends. There's only one way, you can't get it the wrong end. So really there's no need to mark these. So just gentle with the glue, don't flood it. You don't want it all running everywhere. So I'm not, when I don't squeeze the parts together too hard as well. You don't want all the glue oozing out. You just want a nice clean joint. And then when it's dry, just you can either run your knife along it or sand it off just to get rid of the seam a little bit. So this as well is a lovely little sub assembly to build. It's pretty much all the same colour as well, but the bits that are a different colour are easy to mask off. The more you can glue together unpainted, the better. Well, there are parts of this build you've got to paint them separate. So what I'll try and do as well, when they're painted and you get your mating surfaces, what I'll do, I'll just get my knife, scrape it off, and then you can glue. You got a better chance of gluing plastic to plastic then. Okay, so this is the back we're working on. There's also a nice little control panel on this, and you've got a decal for it, and it really brings it to life. It's really nice. Oh, you're going to see it. If you leave all the top loose, you could pull it off and to expose all the interior. It is possible to do it because I've gone through where I'm at now with the instructions. I've got it all together. If the fit's that good, you could leave it loose, and any time you want to display the interior, then just pull it apart. Also, I don't know if anybody ever have trouble with the tracks. The tracks in this went together really nice. I'll show you in the next update. There's no gluing involved. You just pull them together, push the pins in, cut them off, it's done. I've got both sets done in a night. You know, probably what, a good hour to do the 2 sets, and no problem at all. There's a little bit of a sprue nib on that pipe there, so I'll glue it on, let it dry overnight, then I can sand it off. It's easy to hold the parts when they're glued together. You just try and make it easy for yourself. That'll be a different colour I'm fitting now, but it's easy to mask off. Okay, so again, I don't show you every part fitted. I'm just showing you all the main bits, but there's every part I've just had no problem with at all with the fit. Everything fits where it's supposed to. Okay, so there you can see that's really added some nice detail. Still adding little parts, there's little levers and handles and stuff like that. All this same colour. It's the only thing you got to paint is that bit I just told you. You got to mask that off, mask the control panel off. You can paint the end of these levers as well. Just paint them black. You have to put that in and then twist it, because it won't go in, it's too wide. So as you twist, you put it in, twist it back, and then it'll fit perfectly. You can locate this anywhere you want in that little bit there. There's no right or wrong way to do it. We can see it's really turning out to be a nice assembly. Okay, so that's your control panel now. There's a nice decal that goes on that. Okay, so that's your little assembly. I'm just showing you close up now. You can see the detail. Look, really nice. Really nice kit this is. I'm really enjoying this build. I hope you're enjoying following me along as well on it. Right, so now these are exterior parts. So what I've done, I painted the colour first, and then, so the bit that's not painted is the outside. It's just easier because the sides of the interior are white, off white, and then you got these. This actual colour out there is the MIG, and it's the 014. Right, so that's where we've got to at the moment. So that's the off-white, which is the Cremwes 017, and then the 014, which I think's the Rotterdam, is it, or something? I'm not sure. And then it was just easier to do the order I'd done it, because in the instructions it tells you to glue them in first and then glue the outsides, but there was no locating points, so I just found it easier to do it like that. Right, so these are I'm not sure what they are. I think it's something to do with the brakes. Okay, so again, that's the 014, and I've just done a little bit of detail painting, which is black, and a bit of silver as well. Just them pipes are not glued in. I left them loose because I wasn't sure how they fitted. And there's a part, once you glue this one part on, it locks them all in place. So you can see it's turning out really detailed. Right, so now that's painted, the Tamiya XF56, I think it is. But when I do the actual update, I'll talk you through what I've used in more detail. But that's all you're going to see, is just the top. We see beautiful fit, no problem at all. Well, like I said, just where the mounting surfaces are, all you got to do is just scrape the paint off, and then you'll have no problems. That's the radiator done. That's the 014, and then all that is just normal. It's the Tamiya, which I think is the XF85, which is the rubber one, the rubber black. Sorry. That clip's just holding where I put the belts. That's just holding that on because I've just glued it in position. That's the red oxide on the back, and then the off-white on the front. But also, before you slide that in, just scrape the paint, because the tolerances are that tight. I don't glue that in yet. I like to get it all together first. But the engine and the radiator, that's all glued in now. The little assemblies there, the back. Apart from the floor there, that's not glued in. Well, you see, it's a beautiful fit. But I'll brush paint them bits there, because I can take the transmission out and brush paint them bits that were unpainted. Alright, so now we're working on the driver's chair now. Again, nice little assembly, a nice bit of detail, cushion effect. You can paint that up, and you can do a really nice job, bit of dry brushing. Really brings that seat alive. So just nice and gentle. It only fits one way, this does. You've got two little holes in the floor. That helps you locate. Well, I shall paint that before I actually fit it, because the frame's going to be the off-white, and then your cushions are painted black. Well, all in your instructions, you got in the back, you got CAD drawings, and it tells you what colours to use. Okay, so really nice fit. Now there's 3 parts to this, and it's like a bit of piping that fits into the it comes out the transmission. Okay, so really nice. nice fit. Bit of a seam line to take care of. Nothing major though. These will only fit one way as well. What I'll do as well, I'll actually just dry fit it in position just to make sure it's all fitted. Going a little bit of a box, I don't know what it is. It looks like some sort of fuse box or something. Yes, these are all painted different colours, so I don't actually fit these yet. Okay, so that's your second update done. I hope you're enjoying what you see. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next update. Thank you.